Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. So friends, today I am going to start three-phase transformer. Okay. So first we will study what is the necessity of three-phase transformer. So friends, earlier days, suppose if we want to send the three phases in the transmission line, we was using three individual single-phase transformers. Okay. For sending the three phase, we are using the three single-phase transformers. Okay. Nowadays, what we have done, instead of using three single transformers for sending the three phase, we are using the one three phase transformer. Okay. So this is the necessity of three phase transformer. We don't need any three single phase transformer. With the help of one three phase transformer, we can send the three phase supply. Okay. So friend, this is the necessity of a three phase transformer. So while sending the voltage, okay, okay, we know that the high voltage is there, high voltage side and low voltage side. Okay, means I am going to explain if we are sending the voltage from high voltage side to low voltage side or low voltage side to high voltage side. Okay, the phase, this relation means the relation between the high voltage and low voltage is depend upon which factor. Okay, is depend upon, okay, the both are depend upon time phase displacement. Time phase displacement. Okay, or phase displacement, or we can say angular displacement. Okay, angular displacement or divergence also we can say. Okay, mean suppose two brothers are there, the relation is depend upon their brothership. If they are brothers, the relation is good. If they are not brothers, the relation is not good. Means the relation is depend upon the brother. Okay, so same here, the high voltage and low voltage side, they are two brothers, their relation is depend upon the time phase displacement. Okay, the time phase displacement is depend upon the manner in which we are connecting the transformer winding. Means suppose we are connecting the star. Okay, we are connecting the two star winding. Means high voltage and low voltage windings are connected in star connection. Then the angular displacement, okay, angular displacement is 0 degree. Okay, if connections are reversed, means opposite, then the angular displacement is 180 degree. Okay, so this is important. The voltage relationship is depend upon the time phase displacement. Okay, the time phase displacement is depend upon the manner in which the windings are connected. Okay, to calculate this, okay, to calculate this phase displacement, we are using with the hour hand rule. Okay, hour hand rule. With the help of hour hand rule, we can calculate the phase displacement. Okay, or angular displacement. Suppose this is a clock. Okay, this is 12 o'clock, this is 6 o'clock, these are 3 and 9. Okay, I will take one more clock. This is 12 o'clock, this is 6 o'clock, this is 3 and 9. Okay, I will take one more clock. Okay, same 12, 6, 3, 9. Here 11, here 1. Okay, same here 11 and here 1. Okay, here 11. Okay, I will take one more clock. Okay, 6, 3, 9, here 11, here 1. Okay, this is, we will say, representation of a phase displacement. Okay, the phase displacement between the high voltage side winding and low voltage side winding, we can represent with the help of hour hand rule. Okay, we know that hour hand rule means small needle. Okay, this is a hour hand. We know that the hour hand, minute hand, second hand, okay, means it shows the hour, okay. Suppose the hour hand is on 12 o'clock, okay, it means that when the hour hand of the clock is at the 12 o'clock position, it considered zero phase displacement, okay, it considered zero phase displacement, okay friends. If it is 12 o'clock, if it is 6 o'clock, okay, if hour end of the hour end of the clock at 6 o'clock, okay, the position is considered as 180 degree phase displacement, okay. This is simple is there, okay, just for in our syllabus this topic is there, that's why I am covering, okay. So if hour hand, if it is 1 o'clock, okay, 1 o'clock means minus 30 degree, okay. If it is 11 o'clock, this is plus 30 degree, okay friends. When the clock is clockwise, the reading is minus. When the clock is anti-clockwise, the reading is plus, okay. Only for knowledge I am covering this topic, okay. So in our syllabus, in our NIMI syllabus, this topic is there, that's why I am covering. With the help of hour hand rule, we can find out the phase displacement between the high voltage winding and low voltage winding, okay friends. This is for knowledge, this is completed. Next we will see. So friends, now we will see parallel operation of a two single phase transformers and series operation of a two single phase transformers. Means what is the necessity of connecting the transformer in parallel and what is the necessity of connecting the two transformer in series, okay. Let's start with parallel operation of a two single phase transformer, okay. So friends, what is the necessity, okay, why we are connecting the transformers in parallel, okay. So suppose friends, if the power consumption demand is more, okay, power consumption demand is more, then we can connect the number of transformers in parallel, okay. This is the first. What is the first? When the power demand is increases, okay, power demand, when the power demand increases, okay. If power demand is increases, then we can connect the parallel, we can connect the two single phase transformer in parallel, okay. This is first condition. So what is the necessity? When power demand is decreases, okay, suppose there is no power demand, then we can remove the one transformer. Suppose I have a transformer, okay, this is transformer 1, this is transformer 2 and this is one more transformer 3, okay. If power demand is increases, okay, in first case, if power demand is increases, I can connect number of transformers in parallel, okay. If power demand is decreases, I can disconnect the transformers, okay, but in parallel connection, nothing will happen, okay. If I remove one transformer, the voltage is same in the parallel operation, so nothing will happen. I can decrease the transformers, okay. This is the two necessity. Suppose in the third condition, the number of transformers are there, okay. If I connected the 2-3 transformers, if one transformer fails, suppose this transformer is failed, okay, I want to do the maintenance work, then easily we can disconnect this transformer and we can do the repair work, okay. So this is the three necessity of it, because of these three necessities, we are connecting the transformers in parallel, okay friends. You understand the concept here, why we are connecting the transformers in parallel, okay. If power demand is increases, that is useful. If power demand is decreases, then also useful. If some transformers are failed, then also useful, okay. So this is the parallel operation of a parallel operation of a two single phase transformers. Now what are the conditions, okay, when we are connecting the more than one transformers in parallel, what are the conditions, okay. Some conditions are there. So first condition is voltage ratio. Okay, voltage ratio is same. Okay, means voltage ratio of all transformers are same. They should have a same voltage ratio. This is the condition 1. Then important is the same per unit impedance. Okay, per unit impedance. This is very important. Okay, in examination this point will come. Okay, I attended the exam. In exam came while connecting the parallel operation, when connecting the more than one transformer in parallel, what are the conditions? Okay, in conditions the per unit impedance of all transformer should be same. Okay, this is very important point. The next input voltage must be same. Okay, this input voltage. Okay, input voltage is same and same polarity. Okay friends, these are the conditions, important conditions are there. Among them, per unit impedance. Okay, this is a very important point. Okay, now this is completed parallel operation of a single phase transformer. Now why we are connecting the single phase transformer in series? Okay, what is the necessity? Next I will tell. Okay, so suppose this is a transformer. Okay, transformer 1 and this is also a transformer 2. Okay, and this is transformer 3. Okay, so why we are connecting the transformers in series? Okay, this type of question also come in the examination. So why we are connecting means, suppose this transformer having some rating. Okay, it's a fixed rating. Suppose this is 110 volt or this is 230 volt. Okay, this is also 110 volt. Okay, suppose I want intermediate voltage. Okay, intermediate voltage. This is very important. Intermediate voltage. Okay, to gain or to obtain a intermediate voltage, we are connecting the transformers in series. Okay, this is very important point. Okay, why we are connecting the transformer in series? To take a intermediate voltage. Okay, that's why we are connecting the transformers in series. Okay, for example, suppose 24 voltage transformer is there. Okay, I have 24 voltage transformer. Okay, but I want 48 volt. Okay, I want 48 volt, but I have a only 24 volt transformer. Then what I can do? I can connect it two 24 volt transformers in series. Okay, two 24 voltage transformers in series. I will get 48 voltage output. Okay, if I want more than 24 voltage, then I can connect the one more transformer. Okay, ultimately we can say that the transformers are available with some standard input output voltage. In order to get some intermediate voltage, okay, I want to get some intermediate voltage. That's why we are connecting the transformers in series. Okay friend, this is completed. So while connecting the transformers in series, some conditions are there. I will tell you the condition. So first condition is the polarity is same. The polarity must be same. Polarity. Okay, this polarity is very important. Means polarity means phase minus. Okay, then next here minus is there, minus and phase, like this. Okay, polarity must be same, like this. Suppose this is plus, this is minus, this is plus, this is minus, like this. Okay, if it is reverse, okay, if polarity is reverse, then the output voltage is 0. Okay, while connecting the series in transformer in series, we should careful about the polarity. Okay friends, this point is completed. Then next point is care for insulation level of a secondary winding. Okay, we are connecting the number of transformers in series, so insulation winding. Okay, insulation of a secondary winding we will see. Okay, this is two conditions are there. So friends, this is completed to Y transformers connecting in parallel and Y transformers connected in series. Okay. Next I will tell problems on Scott connection. Okay, what is Scott connection transformer? Okay, let us start.